Welcome back, Renegades. I couldn't resist just jumping straight back in. Well, from my point of view, it's straight back in anyway. You might be watching this a few days after the last one, maybe even a week after the last one or something, but Control Alt Delete, man, it was excellent. So can't wait to check out this one.
Can't lie, I wasn't smiling. Had my back to the wall, no vibes in. I got dinks in my arm, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins.
Turn up the tape and the CD player. Man, not old school, man, are so out there. Machine Gun Murder, I say she don't care.
Yeah. This sounds fucking brilliant. That was sort of the synth sounds, whatever it is that are going on there, man. It just sounds like summer, doesn't it? It feels like summer.
Can't lie, I wasn't smiling. Had my back to the wall, no vibes in. I got dinks in my arm, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins.
Turn up the tape and the CD player. Man, not old school, man, are so out there. Machine Gun Murder, I say she don't care. Yeah, is it true for a day up? Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye.
Jesus, this is my little side note, but they've got like electronic advertising screens in pubs now, man. It's been that long since yeah, I guess it's been nearly a decade since I've regularly been into a pub. I've been in on occasion since, but wow, man, feels like the future.
Yeah, is it true for a day off? Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. Or fall down like diamond.
It's fantastic at the fusion of genres, isn't it? You know. Well, I'm giving Ren all the credit for this, man. But I don't know, I don't know who's doing what. You know, is it like a 50-50 collaboration? Doing like because musically this sounds great, you know. So I don't really know about what the Skinner brothers are really about. I'd be interested to know. I'm sure some of you guys know, right? What elements they're bringing, you know? What are their tastes? What do their records sound like? It's cool though, man, isn't it?
Coming. Can't lie, I heard sirens. We had our backs to the wall, no fighting. Bright left night on the streets of Brighton. Eye for an eye and the world lose sight time. Urukai Titan, moving with the shadows of the night time. Swinging in the gallows, point an arrow at horizon. Pull back, shooting at the moon.
Fantastic camera work as usual as well, isn't it?
Turn up the tape and the CD player. Man, not old school, man, are so out there. Machine Gun Murder, I say she don't care. Yeah, is it true for a day off? Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, for blow, or fall down like diamond.
This is gorgeous, isn't it, man? Man, it's one of the things I love about Ren's. A lot of Ren's work is, you know, it keeps you guessing, doesn't it? You know, he doesn't rest on what he's done before. He's always trying to. Well, I don't even know if he's trying to explore different things or go different places, but it's where his curiosity takes him, I guess. And that's, I think, as an artist, that's where you've got to try and. That's not just as an artist, man. In life, isn't it? You've got to listen to that voice inside you, you know, the voice of curiosity, you know, what calls to you. I've said in many of my reactions, I don't know if I said it in Ren ones, but I think that voice it's like the voice that calls you to adventure is the voice of God, essentially, isn't it? Whether or not you believe in, God as a man in the sky or a thing or an energy or not at all. Well, whether to put the word on it is kind of, is that productive to put that word on it? It's your God anyway, because what you worship, I suppose that is taking the dogmatic elements away from it, What you worship is your God, isn't it, What calls to you, what you pay your attention to, it's what you worship, it's what you're interested in. And I guess you don't get to choose that, do you? But that's the adventure of your life waiting for you, isn't it? Of what interests you and what calls to you, and it's one thing to hear that voice and to know it, but it's another thing to follow it. I guess to quote the Matrix, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path, and everyone's path is different, isn't it? Which is pretty cool. It's you're unique. There's a path, there's a life for you, and you can follow that, I guess. Live that, and if you don't, and if you ignore that, you might not even be able to hear it, I suppose. But you're just living out a lie, aren't you? Otherwise, you're living out somebody else's life. Or it's not the adventure of your life anyway. So that would be my advice to anybody, artistic or not, is try to listen to what calls to you, what interests you, what do you think about, and just follow that, wherever it may lead you, and let go of outcomes, just follow it, and then good things are going to happen, But yeah, this is class. Once again, Ren just inspiring great thoughts in me, and that, surprises me all the time. It's inspiring, isn't it,
Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. Or fall down like diamond. Yeah, feel that pop. Man, I wanna skunk up it. Every day I wanna feel that trip. I got the loot in my pocket, no man, you know why. I get the police on my back, and man, you know why. I got the feeling in my bones and in my air.
Jeez, man, there's so much in here, man. Like musically, there's the reggae and ska kind of stuff that I know Ren is quite fond of. The climbing lead guitar part then began to sound like brass, and then I was like, oh no, it's a guitar, and it sounds very much like the build up to I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor,
Feel that pop, man, I wanna skunk up it. Every day I wanna feel that trip. I got the loot in my pocket, no man, you know why. I get the police on my back, and man, you know why. I got the feeling in my bones and in my air. I think I'll take a trip to California. Say I didn't warn ya. Sunshine beaming, oppression and torture. Couldn't care what you say though. I'm so stone age, call me Fred Flintstone. Bang, rock, pop, and a little indie. I'm not real at Wait, let's go from the top, man. Flip it like James Brown. You get me?
Can't lie, I weren't smiling. Had my back to the wall, no vibes in.
I got dinks in my armor, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins. Yeah. Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low.
Sounds gorgeous, man.
Blow for blow, all fall, all fall,
Yeah, class, man. Class. Excellent stuff, man. What a nice little series this is turning out to be. Can't wait to get through them all and then, listen to it all the way through. Brilliant. Great stuff. Love to you guys. See you later.